Fishing Creek is tough. I broke 80, but I went down the stretch. Just got on the bogey train. Okay. I'm going to play, bro.
All right, so we should get
dry.
See your dad?
And he plays the women's team. So in their points game, once you get 80,
don't brag.
you just turn 80, you get the women's team. I mean,
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
but we play like
Hey, Dad, how are you?
Lady killer. Hey.
His hair is so long now and it's white. His
He,
hair
he,
is so
You got good
he
genetics,
reps
man. You got good
safe
genetics.
down
He
and
looks like
straight.
Jack Garcia.
All right. All right, see you, man.
Fishing Creek, you wear t-shirts. He had kind of this hip, like Under Armour, almost like Travis Mason stuff, just gray, kind of old guy, just gangster. Echo shoes, and like everybody's like, "What's up, Mr. Flores? How y'all doing?" It's in his immaculate 2008 Lexus and it's stolen.
Just enjoy it, man. I wish I had some time with my dad.
Man, I told Matthew, I said to his dad, I said, Matthew, we don't know how many more there's going to be. Like, soak everything that's out.
Yep. That's what it's funny because I was at lunch today. I was looking at the drive-thru at Wendy's, and all of a sudden, beside me, I hear, "Whoa!" I was looking at everything, and now he was like, I was like, "What's up, Dom?" He said, "You paying for mine?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna have to pay with it." I was like, "No, but I just checked my account, make sure I was good, and you got like way more money than I do." I said, "How about you come pay for mine?" He was like, "Nah, I'll sit in the house." And I looked at the guy, that's my son. I said, "He works hard, he pays for that car, and he's got more money than his pops." I started laughing. And he got home, and he was like, "Man," he said, "Dad, I came back around, and I hit that window, and that guy."
Hey, how do I get the output on the TV? I've got the program page or basically the desktop.
Hi. So it's funny that happened for you today.
That's why we got out of the haircut shop, man. Slow down, smell the road. Pound it, baby. Slow down and smell the road.
Well, that new output.
This was me today, baby. This was me. This was me all day today.
Look out there right now. Yeah. You the head coach mode, you know. You don't even know a guy's creation.
I grind $8 I'm good. I got. What's the date? What's the date? October 6th. Which I got a month and 15 days before I even think about getting stressed again.
Yeah, but now I'm only getting one monitor.
Dude, it was 88 degrees in Macon, Georgia today at 6 o'clock. It took, man, look at it. The ball, bro, because there's been no rain. The original place for the ball is
Roll out.
forever.
Things about here tonight. Everybody go home.
Yeah, it's I was gonna talk about that just in how y'all would like to cut up about ACC stuff. I was gonna make the comparison tonight. It's not a Duke crowd, it's a North Carolina wine, wine and cheese crowd.
Is it gonna be the game? Yeah, I'm looking to try and get this set up. Okay, I'll keep playing. I don't know. See you, man.
But somehow,
All right, boys, head on out. Where's our mobile cameraman? All right, be safe, man.
Oh, I'll just sit the whole. I'll just sit the whole night if we're not on camera.
I might actually as well.
You want me to see TV more? You're not watching Snake.
Can I turn this off for a little bit?
Oh, I got no sound, but I. Mike, check. Hey. Hey.
Ken, our strength of schedule is better, right? Significantly better than theirs. Yeah, I did some research just right down the road. Differential.
Way far. Hello. Got it.
Hey, have you seen something yesterday from Amy Howard and the stand? She's in Katie Chatwell. Chatwell. First year playing football for the league. They're good. Well,
Hey, you know
Stratford Town is tonight. It's a big one. It's a big one. Village is up. Yeah, Village is off, so I'm sure they'll be at Stratford next time. Actually, you mean that FPD think big stuff is your boss?
That's what I'm saying. He didn't like it. He agreed with me. He said, "Are you there last one?" So I'm walking home. He said, "No, he didn't like it." He didn't quite buy it. Rap board and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You just shot at me. Keep it long. Keep close. Yeah. Come up to the box. Yeah. He's just a friend.
He's gonna be listening.
You're a friend of yours, just a friend of Coach Cam Black. Yeah. How do y'all know him, Mr.?
We all grew up together. Yeah. He was down here the other night.
Yeah, I remember talking. I just didn't know if he kept. I didn't know if he's been.
3 games this year. He's in there.
Coach.
No, he just grand boss.
How's he
Just
doing?
bought him a big old pack. He just came home today. They just bought a big old and bulldog for him with one of them slabs there, put him in the camper out there.
What? He's just recovering. He's doing pretty well.
Yeah, they just came home.
So we'll just tie it in. Just a friend of the Cam, the Campbell, Coach Cam.
He said he was gonna listen.
Yeah, for sure. I hope he's doing well. I remember seeing that guy. And Ken and I said, he was a tall guy.
Yeah.
Did you, at first, from behind, it looked like Danny Howell.
They all sing this shit. I didn't think that.
I got excited. I thought we got
Oh, they must be open tonight or something.
Yeah, I believe so. I didn't know when they were talking about it.
Where they at?
There you go. We're still here. They're down there. We're going on.
That's hurt my ankle. What up, nigga?
Oh, yeah, they are. Hey.
Look like those colors. Are y'all the Gators? I saw a little girl wearing one. I like that. She was Viking. Just pop my ankle. Got your ankle.
Right on there by the ankle skin. You gotta bend on out to see.
Yeah, I see it. When are we going home?
JJ, you know when we're coming home?
I guess we're going on whenever you guys want.
That's 4 minutes still.
All right.
We got volume?
Hello? I don't think we can hear each other.
Yeah, I think we're muted. Oh. Are we muted?
We're muted.
I got nothing. I can't hear myself at all. Okay. So we need to stop. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to the Hornets Nest in Perry, Georgia for tonight's opening region game for the Westfield Hornets as they welcome the Strong Rock Patriots into town, kicking off region play. And as we get ready for the coin toss, Coach Farmer, jump right into the keys of the game.
Yeah, for Strong Rock, weather the storm, handle the big play capability of Westfield, pressure quarterback. Other teams have had success pressuring the quarterback, win a turnover battle, and play from ahead. For Westfield, got to give Braden Gay time. Got to tackle better in space and play fast, run that offense, play fast, get some tempo going, and feed off the home crowd tonight on a beautiful fallish night here in Perry.
There is a little hint of fall in the air, Coach Farmer, and I tell you what, with the Georgia National Fair in full swing across the interstate, you can almost smell the turkey legs roasting across the interstate, wafting this way, and
that's not good. If it wafts towards me, I may disappear.
I'm having problems focusing with all the food smells in the air.
And then you add that with our booster club's capabilities.
That's right.
In the concession stand.
Grill going down there for the concession stand here at the Hornets Nest. So very excited about tonight's matchup. Based on
common opponents. You feel like this should be a good matchup here tonight. But there are a few things that we can kind of look at as you see the toss there. Excellent fin work. Looks like Strong Rock has won the toss and maybe deferred, if I'm reading that action correctly.
Yep, captains for the Hornets, Will McLean, William Stringer, Trey Hardy, and Dean Massey, Mr. Westfield.
Mr. Westfield, Dean Massey, that's right.
And number 50 and number 10 and number 57, we'll get those young men's names to you later. We're a little out of limbo tonight.
All right, so let's look at our match of quarterbacks here tonight, Coach, between the two teams.
All right, number 2, Andrew Reed for Strong Rock, 23 of 38 on the season, total yards 320, 4 touchdown passes, 1 interception, QB rating of 111.7. For Westfield, Braden Gay, 60 of 114 for 1,116 yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, QB rating of 110.1. Obviously, through 6 games, if Strong Rock has only thrown for 320 yards, that tells you what they do. They run the ball. I peeked at a little Strong Rock film, Coach. Some 2-back eye principles. Almost fell out of my chair. Of course, we spread it out, and we're going to throw it and run some zone and do more spread principles.
The 2 head coaches here for the 2 teams, Coach.
Head coach Myron Jackson, overall record of 5-1, region record 0-0, first region game. Overall record, I think that should be 3-3 for Westfield, and region ranking. It's first region game. I guess Brett will start. At some point we can get Coach Campbell's total overall record. That'd be pretty cool to show. That's some good numbers. But these graphics are unbelievable.
One thing to think about there, you see the records of the 2 programs, like you said, 3-3 for the Hornets, 5-1 for the Patriots. One quick check of the Max Preps rankings, and this I don't mean this in any disrespect at all to Strong Rock, but the Hornets have clearly played a much tougher schedule than the Patriots.
Yeah, Strong Rock's 5-1. They lost to Whitfield Academy out of Mableton.
They've got a really good squad, I hear.
Well, they're 2-4 though. That's what's a little misleading, but they're I think Whitfield's played a decent schedule. At first glance, Coach, Strong Rock's got some dudes. 34 standing on top of the W. If you could clone a football player, that's the size. Well, not just him, 34, 12, 40.
Watching a little bit of the pregame warm-ups, Coach, I can tell you they have a lot of size on the offensive line, which kind of goes to what you were saying earlier about running the ball often. And also they have some dudes playing defensive line. They'll be in a little odd front, little 3-3 stack. But we'll get to look at the Strong Rock offense first as the Hornets are kicking the ball off. Weston Rankin puts the ball in play. Deep kick
That's
down the left
great
hash.
kick.
And the Hornets will corral the Strong Rock runner at the 30-yard line. So pretty good starting spot there, I'd say in favor of the Hornets, Coach.
Yeah, high school football. I'll give it to you on the 30 every time.
Every time.
Every time. I might give it to you on the 35 in high school football.
Depending on the returner, I'd say so, yeah.
Coach, Weston Rankin's gotten really good at kicking down that hash line.
He really has. Well, the Hornets will bring out their odd front defense. I don't mean odd in a strange way, but odd by number.
As in a 3 or 5-man front, even though to the fans it looks like 4. Sometimes it's the gap fit-ups are odd front, but actually we're in a 4-man front. It
does look like a 4-man front. And the Hornets rally to the ball, and that's going to be a no gain on first down.
Mr. Westfield, Dean Massey, and not Sammy. Is that 62's McCall?
Yes, Brigham McCall. I have to put on my glasses, Coach. I'm getting old. I can't see that far.
Oh, yeah, we have a TV in front of us.
They do give a gain of about a yard, maybe even a half yard to the Patriots as they come out now for second down. Little run play met in the backfield by Matthew Powers.
Yeah.
And the running back's not going to win that battle, Coach.
No, and they didn't block that correctly. That almost looked like not a counter trade, but they pulled a guard counter dive. I didn't see if the fullback went opposite. If you're gonna run the eye and it's an interior run play where you're pulling a guard, you better block.
solidly at level 1.
So now the Patriots are looking at a 3rd and 11, and maybe
Two
forced to
tights.
do something they're not really comfortable doing, which is throwing the ball.
Oh, it wasn't.
And the quarterback and the receiver had a little miscommunication there. That'll be a great defensive start for the Hornets as they hold the Patriots to a 3 and out, and the Patriots are running on the punt team.
Yeah, you know, for those of you who follow Georgia high school football, Strong Rock's in the same county as Eagles Landing Christian, and Eagles Elka had those, you know, that dynastic run. And their coach, Jonathan Guess, is now at Hebron Christian, and Eagles Landing is kind of in transition. And I think Strong Rock may be benefiting from that a little bit in their numbers.
Win Hoots on the catch. On the punt, secures the punt, and the Hornets, and he dropped pretty much immediately. He and Ben Holbert were deep to receive the kick. And that's going to leave the Hornets starting field position at about the 38-yard line.
A little two safety look, a little insider information. Man had kind of told me about that. Coach, remember
might have been a little hint of a little reverse there, Coach.
Yeah, that's kind of, I love that. But once again, what do we always talk about high school football? Sometimes the kicking is so just not like what you're used to seeing on TV that you don't have time to return it.
That's right. So the Hornets come out to see this 3-3 stag defense, and the Hornets are showing an empty set right out of the gate here. Braden Gay alone in the backfield. Brings Thatcher Reddick down to help pass pro, and Gay didn't get the route he wanted and ends up getting sacked for about a 4-yard loss. Maybe a 3-yard loss.
For Strong Rock. Get some names.
So the Hornets facing a 2nd and 13 now.
Oh.
So a little handoff inside to Nick Free. Met pretty much immediately, maybe a modest gain of 1.
And number 6 for Strong Rock. I'm going to try to find their roster on Max Preps.
So 3rd and long here for the Hornets, and they're in danger of doing the exact same thing that Strong Rock did without some sort of long distance conversion here. Hornets come out in a pro twin set as Gay drops to pass. And under pressure again from the backside. And, Coach, I can't necessarily blame the offensive line there. I think maybe that might have been a coverage sack.
Just patting that ball one too many times. 33, that's 2 sacks for him tonight. Now, according to the roster that's on Max Preps, I don't have a number 33. But sometimes Max Preps can be wrong.
So Brock Johnson on the kick and hits another high beauty. Fair catch called by the Strong Rock defender and catches it with his fingertips, but they did improve field position. So it looks like the Patriots will take the ball at the 42-yard line. So basically after 2 3 and outs, Strong Rock gains about 12 yards in the process.
Oh, my bad. We're going to get that roster to you here on Max Preps. We do have a 33. Hunt Tatum has made 2 sacks, had 2 sacks. Goes there in 2 tights eye. You don't see that every day.
You sure don't, Coach. Little
That's
fullback
trap.
Yep, fullback trap. Tackled well by the Hornets after a gain of about 3. Several Hornets in on the tackle, led by Thatcher Reddick from his linebacker spot. Neil O'Brien in there as well. And I'd venture to guess Dean Massey was involved too. He seems to be around the ball quite often.
You know, that was the some people run the fullback trap off of kind of veer action and just open up and bend it back. That was a reverse out like the belly fullback trap.
Yep. Now they go to a 4 wide look with a little jet action. The back runs into the jet guy.
Yeah. The timing was off on that.
Little late action there after the play, but no flag thrown. I didn't see who made the tackle. Might have been Sammy McGee there.
Sammy.
It's going to leave the Patriots in another 3rd and long. We'll call it 3rd and 7.
Coach Sammy's always going to have some swag about his shoes or feet. He's, big guys want to look athletic. He's got a little spat going on tonight.
Hey, look good, feel good, play good.
Hey, Matthew Powers with a little spat look.
Matthew playing the nose guard position tonight. Patriots looking to pass, and Coach, I think you can see early on why the Patriots don't lean on their passing game.
Glaringly, their schedule has not been strong. And that's, with all due respect to their players and their staff. But because some of the film I watched, I know it's early in the game. Here's a punt set you don't see every day.
It's not. And the Hornets need to be careful here because you're kind of in that middle of the field. I used to call that the gold zone where maybe you could try a fake here.
Well, the second guy from the sideline is ineligible because he's on the line.
Wynn Hoots is going to fair catch that one and makes the diving catch.
That's a really good job.
It is.
That ball, the nose up.
It's easy, too. That would be one just kind of let go just to play safe and probably cost yourself 10, 15 yards.
Yeah, because the way that ball's sitting with the nose up, it's going to bounce toward their goal line.
But really, no harm done. Maybe a couple of punts already, maybe 3 exactly. And the Hornets basically starting off about 8, 9 yards a little further back than they were. That's not accurate, actually. More like maybe 10 yards from where they started earlier. So,
Coach, this is a little on-off look. We'll probably go jet to it.
That should be a play, Coach. They kind of had them leveraged on that side here closest to us, to the tight end side. I felt like they had them leveraged there, and it's a nice, solid first down gain of, we'll call it a long 3.
14, Blake Hahn on the tackle.
And I think that was Nick Free on the carry. Oh, excuse me. That's Jackson Herron at running back now, Coach.
Yep.
I'd heard he might get a few carries tonight, and Jackson is a downhill punishing runner with a little speed. As you can see there, hard to tackle, but he does actually get positive yardage, I think, but not much. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 5.
And that's 30.
That's 6 for the Hornets.
Austin Scold for Strong Rock, number 34. Ooh, that's a Strong Rock has got some dudes.
Those 3 linebackers look really impressive for sure.
And the D-line, they're long in the secondary.
And as the play is stopped with the flag there, looks like a sideline warning on the Strong Rock sideline. I do apologize. We got a few technical issues we're working through. J.J. Siegel is filling in for Brett Taylor and doing a fantastic job. Brett hopefully will be here soon. Not that J.J. is insufficient anyway.
Well, the thing you love about J.J. is, if you kind of make a request, you're going to get that New York attitude.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's, hey,
little
you be patient.
Little Army guy.
He's just he's going to give you a little tough guy.
A couple of things.
I love
it. There's currently ticking close to 5 minutes left in the first quarter. The score is still 0-0 for those just turning in. Gay finds Trey Hardy across the middle open, but throws it a little behind him, and Hardy can't come down with the ball, bringing up a 4th down now for the Hornets, as the team seemed to be trading punts here early, Coach.
Yeah, this has become a punt, pass, and kick contest early with more punt.
Again, a couple of the technical difficulties. One of them is that Coach Farmer and I can't hear ourselves in our microphones.
Yeah,
if the volume is a little off on our microphones, either too loud or too soft, we're working on it. We may also occasionally talk over each other. Not that that's uncommon. Another good kick from Johnson, and again, pretty much just it's the same spot they were just in. So, just playing a little punt back and forth right here early. As we're down to 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, still no score, but it'll be first down for the Patriots as they bring their offense out. Both teams trying to find a little rhythm, Coach.
When you look at who's running on and off the field, Coach, Strong Rock's not playing a ton of guys both ways. It looks.
Well, you mentioned –
because you had 34, 33, doesn't it?
You mentioned the the proximity to Eagles Landing Christian, and word on the street is they're picking up a few of those football players from Eagles Landing. So, and stuck again by the Hornets defense, Coach. I think the Hornets know that the Patriots are going to run the football, and they're ready for it tonight.
Well, so now some personnel is coming on. I know 12 was on the field defensively. The roster says they got 37 players, so which is not a huge roster, and but not small, but just not, it's average.
I would say that's comparable to our roster, though. We're mid-30s, upper 30s.
But what I'm saying is they're still getting a good mix of not a lot of two-way start. Wing T look.
And there's the down, and it goes nowhere. I would say maybe a half yard, which is going to bring up another third down and 7.
Coach,
6 maybe.
They just ran it down to the nub.
Yeah, that's a little different. But, Coach, you can't help but wonder if that's a little bit of the problem.
Apologize, folks, if the volume's not that loud, having technical difficulties. Brett's trying to work on some of these dials.
There's the Buck sweep, Coach Farmer. And he's going to have the distance for the first down.
Well, I don't know if that helps, JJ. That's kind of just static.
We're working on the audio problems, folks, so we apologize. We're doing the best we can here with what we have.
Now I got no static. I hope people can send us a text, folks. You got a number. Let us know if you can hear us.
Another look from a wing T set. Buck sweep again. This time goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's a lot of different offensive principles there when you're wing T, 2x2. This is wing T.
Wing T kind of staying in this set, looking for something that works. That's a big back carrying a load there. And we make it a hard time tackling.
Yeah, that's fullback trap. And we're upfield. Typically what happens sometimes when you get trapped like that, a quick trap, that probably means the lineman didn't fit his gap right, or I don't think we were in a stunt.
Well, I'll tell you another thing. Just noticing there, Matthew Powers running back on the field. The Hornets had gone with a little bit of a smaller nose tackle.
Right.
And he's going to be shooting a gap, Coach. That's what he did. That's
what he does.
Matthew Powers is more of the bigger guy, harder to trap. There's a little waggle look. And we got away with holding. No, we didn't get away with it at all. The back referee saw it, and I think he's going to get win hoots for holding, which will be an automatic first down for the Patriots. So the Patriots, the first team to kind of figure some things out offensively, as they've got a little drive here going now inside the red zone, Coach.
Yep. A little waggle to the split end.
So it sounds like, based on a couple of texts I've got, including one very, very loyal friend and former I guess still a mother, but former the kids used to go to school here, Angela Young. Thank you, Angela, for your input. I don't know where I was going with that. But it sounds like our audio is working perfectly.
Oh, she can hear it. Well, we're big mouths, so
we could probably just shout really loud.
Yeah, but just scream it over the hills.
Oh, counter tray, and we
were
lost on that one a little bit.
The premier misdirection play of the wing T, the counter tray.
And you can't help but wonder a little bit, Coach, did Strom Rock see some Stratford film?
Yeah. And that was, remember Ronnie would, Coach Jones, some years would do it underneath handoff.
Yep.
And then some years it'd be over the top. And that was the old underneath counter tray.
So with the extra point, Strong Rock takes a 7-0 lead here with just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. And now the Hornets will receive the ball and need to find a little rhythm offensively.
Yeah, we got to clearly the Strong Rock kids, you would imagine there's some that are playing on this football team that played on their baseball team. I don't know, maybe not. But, you know, they won a state championship last year in baseball.
So you're saying that kind of confidence can carry
Well, I mean,
over.
it's just school-wide. I mean,
Sure.
especially in small schools. I know when you get at upper levels, I mean, doesn't always equate that if somebody's got a great football team, they got a great butt. It's those kids playing multiple sports.
It's certainly that exact thing you're talking about we saw in girls basketball here at Westfield with a bunch of really good softball players that maybe didn't start out as great basketball players, but the confidence kind of bled into
and just winning, the winning culture.
That's right.
You start winning in what is your school sport or whatever, and it rubs off on other things.
Shout out to the state runner-up Lady Hornets, if any of you guys are listening, from 2021.
5-5 for the Patriots, and they got 5 to the boundary. So if you're the returner, maybe you can go wide side.
Little left-footed kicker.
But he does a great job of kicking it where you can't go wide side.
Slips down, unfortunately, but he really pinned us to the sideline there, didn't he, Coach?
I see why they go 5 to the boundary, because he's that good kicking it into. But if he misses, the danger is you can bounce it wide.
So starting field position will be the 22-yard line for the Hornets. So I wouldn't call that pin deep, but certainly not the greatest start they've had so far. Usually they've been around the 30 to 35-yard line.
Strong Rock's team looks like a team of 4x400 runners.
Yeah.
Especially 14 and 4, 22,
Kinda long.
1, 8, 34.
Trips closed look from the Hornets. Oh, look, he had his man. Oh, it's a hold. But, well, it's unfortunate there. We had a little hitch and go there, trying to hit up the seam with St. Clair. And
So he's holding on the ball a long time. And is the Strong Rock secondary that good? Because, I mean, those seem to be 2 of the 3 are coverage sacks.
I would agree. And, you know, maybe something quick. Some of our quick game we've had in the past, and they kind of line up in that set now. You think maybe could get the quarterback going a little bit. And they faked it there. Runner goes downhill and gets back to just about the original line of scrimmage. Maybe make it 3rd and 11 now.
Cade Hankinson on the tackle for Strong Rock.
The Hornets send a bevy of wide receivers over to their right and send pressure. Ball gets away, but going to be overthrown from Gay as he gets hit.
And they're just getting pressure every down and distance that calls for pressure, and then some of the other downs and distances that don't call for that much pressure. So we got some major cleaning up to do with some pass pro.
Well, you have to wonder, too, if maybe next possession Coach Campbell doesn't try to dial up a little screen play to take advantage of some of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the chess match.
Over-aggressiveness. So Johnson back to punt again for, well, I think it's the 4th time now. Little flat punt, but it may run. It does. And Strong Rock will have the ball after the Hornets pick it up at about the 42-yard line. So good field position again for Strong Rock. We're down to 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Hornets still fine, Coach, but we need to stop right here. You certainly don't want to look at getting down 2 scores.
Yeah, not the way their defense is playing. That's kind of odd. You're in wing T.
Well, have all that success, and
now you're in the not 2x2 because that guy's an H back.
That's a big hole for the quarterback to run, and he oddly slides after a 5-yard gain.
This isn't wow, that would oof. I mean, hey, I guess he's staying healthy, but at the high school level, we got Chris Mark behind us kind of chuckling. He's like, we kind of saw the same thing, like get you a few more, buddy. But hey, it was a good read by the quarterback. I mean, that we had nobody in that hook zone kind of, or a spy or whatever.
And, Coach, that play is going to wrap up the first quarter. So as we end the first quarter, Strong Rock, the visiting Patriots, on the board with 7 points, and your Westfield Hornets currently with 0. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break here on Mid-Georgia Sports Network.
Houston County, my name's Megan. We are in the beautiful town of Perry, Georgia today. We are at Big Indian Creek Waterway, and we're going to talk about a little bit about the trails here and what all you can do in this park. So first off, if you go down this trail over here to my left, you will have 15 minutes of walking one way. You do 15 minutes that way and 15 minutes back, you're at a total of 30 minutes. Come on, let's go. Come on, Bandit. Did you know that just 30 minutes of walking a day can do so much for your overall health? It can improve your mood. It can also improve your digestion. And it can also reduce your risk for heart disease. So why wouldn't you want to take a walk? This beautiful park here in Perry, Georgia is the perfect place to take a 15-minute to 30-minute walk. And it's dog friendly. So come join us and get house and healthy today.
Welcome back to the Hornets Nest. The first play of the second quarter belongs to the Strong Rock Patriots, running downhill for a solid gain.
Look like Willie
On
Stringer
second.
in on the tackle.
On second down there, William Stringer, as Coach said, on the tackle. So going to leave a big 3rd and 3 here for the Hornets. As Strong Rock runs some personnel on, you see the Hornets doing the same there with Trey Hardy.
Yep. Michael Eason coming off.
Little looks like a heavy, unbalanced set, Coach.
Yeah, that's a
No,
little
it's not.
Wildcat. That is a unbalanced set. Not Wildcat. Sorry, there was a quarterback under center.
We give up the edge, and he does run out of bounds eventually, but a solid gain there on 3rd down, for the Patriots.
And that's interesting, Coach Fowler. That cat was playing fullback on the fullback trap, and now he lines up like a tailback.
Well, he's carried it twice and had 2 big gains, is all I know.
So,
Coach, as the Patriots, I'll wait just 1 second. The Patriots had the first down now. Again, same set, just flipped. And he's carrying the ball now off tackle. Good play made from behind there by number 5, Jackson Spence. So for a modest gain on first down. Coach, while we have 1 second, let me send out best wishes and get well soon to Keith Long, good friend of Coach Black and both Coach Chad and Lee Campbell, who's been with us a couple of weeks here on the sideline watching some football. He's got just a little minor health setback. Hopefully he'll be up and running again real soon.
Tall gentleman, if you may not have recognized him on the sideline. But
Mr. Long, best wishes to you, and the coaches wanted to say hello and thanks for tuning in. Strong Rock runs off tackle and met quite rudely, I might say, by
Mr. Westfield.
Dean Massey, which is going to leave a 3rd and long again for the Patriots. And, Coach, that's where you want them based on what we've seen from their passing game.
You'll appreciate this, Coach Fowler.
And here comes big number 6.
Yeah, their ability to run all these different sets. Who does it remind you of? It wasn't a lot of different plays.
Oh, no, it was Southland.
Allen Lowe at Deerfield.
Oh, the different sets. Yeah, the particular sets they're running remind me of Southland. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Allen Lowe would run some wing tee, some eye.
Well, and here's the thing. Rod Murray, head coach of Southland.
Coach with Allen Lowe.
Coach with Allen Lowe.
And here's your red over.
It's going to be trap, is what my bet is.
The left guard is in the backfield, by the way. The left guard was in the backfield.
And that play is going to be stopped well short of the first down. Just a gain of 1 yard there, so it's going to be 4th and 5 for the Patriots. Certainly they're in 4-down territory. I have no idea how good their kicker is. This will be certainly a very long field goal.
So Strong Rock's left guard, offensive linemen are supposed to line up on the belt line of the center. Basically, if you're not the center, your ear hole's kind of about the hip. And that way all the offensive linemen can be on the line but not in the backfield. Their left guard was significantly back. It should have been a procedure.
Probably tipping that he was pulling, right, Coach? Big
Absolutely.
fourth down here off the waggle. Fullback's open in the flats and going to have the first down. And more than that, it appears, since he's down the sideline. They do call him out of bounds inside the 10, right around the 5-yard line.
And that's hard to defend. Old school football, waggle with a fullback in the flats. Kind of in the new game, you're concerned with defending all the perimeter players, but that is a back coming out of the backfield. If you don't have them accounted for, and two-back offenses can be a problem.
The wing T look again with Buck sweep, and that play is hit, but I think he falls into the end zone for a touchdown, and he does. So Strong Rock's going to take a 13-0 lead. Coach, they're going back to the wing T, and they started having success immediately. I'll never forget, speaking of defending the waggle and that fullback in the flats, Coach with Jamie Watson. Coach Jamie Watson now with Veterans High School, a long time here at Westfield alumnus. And he would always say, if the outside linebacker, when you see that action away from you, you have to sit where you are to look for counter and waggle back at you. So
right.
Kick is up and good, so that'll make it Strong Rock 14, Westfield 0, with just under 9 minutes left now in the first half. So the Hornets have kind of dug themselves a little hole, Coach, and getting the ball back here, you really would just like to see some offensive rhythm and maybe progress the ball down the field a little bit, if nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, you got to maybe steal a special team return here, and let one play flip the field. Their kicker obviously does a good job. It'd be great to get some field position, get a little life. I will say this. Strong Rock is pretty good, and
yeah, they got a good
regardless of
football
their
team
schedule,
for sure. Good depth. Strong Rock kicker setting up on the right hash, just as he did last time. Clearly looking to put his left foot into it and draw it into that short boundary there to kind of pin the Hornets. As the Strong Rock kicker approaches the ball and gets it up, hits it a little more to the inside, giving the Hornets a chance. St. Clair fields it after a bobble. It's going to end up with much better field position out around the 33 or 34-yard line. So the Hornets will go to work there, led by quarterback Braden Gay. See FCA character coach Trevor McCullough down on the sideline, really encouraging the players. I don't know. We're really very blessed to have people like him that volunteer and to spend time and mentor our young men and women.
What's going on? He's sending Braden back.
Yep. Got a formation call on the Hornets. So the touchdown will stand to make it 20-0 now for the Patriots.
And the corner jumped the out route. He squatted on that out route to St. Clair. Well, that's like a bad dream, Coach Fowler. That's two nights in a row we've seen.
That's right. Long interception returns. But I will say last night, 2 big wins for the middle school. We wrapped up our season with a big win over FPD. And our JV squad had a big win over FPD's JV squad. So future is certainly bright for the Hornets in football, as the extra point is good now to make the Strong Rock lead 21-0 with just over 3 minutes left in the half.
That's a really big play in this football game, and I think that's really big on multiple factors.
So it sounds like the coverage is back, Coach. So just so I don't know what was seen and what wasn't. So just a quick recap. The Hornets were finally able to get some offensive momentum going down the field. In fact, got all the way inside the 20-yard line to, let's say, about the 15 or 16-yard line when, unfortunately, the Patriots were able to intercept the ball and return it all the way for a touchdown. So they pushed the lead out to 21-0 now with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Who was the pick six guy? Was it number 8? I think it was.
Oh, I couldn't tell you, Coach. He ran by so fast I couldn't read his number.
Well, I don't have there's not an 8 on there. There's an 8 on the field, but not an 8 on Max Preps.
So, again, the Patriots kick off to the Hornets, who now have really dug a deep hole.
Their right side is offsides.
The whole side was.
Clearly offsides on the kickoff team.
Just not going to be able to. It's a good, valiant return there. That could have been an unsportsmanlike penalty, but nothing was called.
Well, he was trying to strip the ball. He had his hand on the ball and was trying to yank it out.
Sorry, Coach. It's tough to talk over you sometimes. When
we can't hear. We can't. Normally we can hear each other in the mics.
Starting field position will be the 37-yard line with 3 minutes left now in the first half. So just as a reminder, Coach Farmer was just mentioning earlier, the Patriots got the ball first, so the Hornets will get the ball coming out of the second half. So if somehow you could find a way to steal a touchdown right here, you certainly could see a scenario where the Hornets could play their way right back into it. But certainly a little life has been taken out of this crowd and the Hornets sideline after that last interception return. Ball goes out to the sideline there and dropped by Free.
Maybe it was number 4 on the pick six. Just want to make sure we give those young men credit. I think it was him, Landon Stansel. .33's a big human being, Coach Fowler.
He certainly is.
For a second-level player in our league.
Little downhill run with Hare, and he's got room. Jackson Hare trying to outrun the defender. Gets down to the 30-yard line, and that may be a play that sparks a little life in the Hornets.
Yeah, it was a bad, looked like the Strong Rock front was in a little slant, little gap slant. Those 3 down linemen, and
just looked like the hole opened right up for Hare, and he said, I know what to do with the ball when there's a hole there, Coach. I'm just going to explode through it.
Straight ahead, north and south.
So tick, tick goes the clock down to about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. The Hornets had the ball on the 29-yard line. Patriots show a little pressure, a little bobble on the handoff. But Jackson Spence does gain about a yard or so.
12 on the tackle, 34. Hayden Hall. 34, Austin School.
Maybe 2 yards on the play, actually. So 2nd and 8 for the Hornets on the right hash heading in.
Wonder what's in the concession stand tonight, Coach. I start looking forward to my
you got your. I'm sure you got your usual hot dogs and hamburgers, Coach, but there's always a
Something
mystery
special.
entree.
Last week, fried pickles, unbelievable.
Ball goes to St. Clair and hit hard after a short
he
gain.
took a shot to the neck and head area by 70. I mean, that's illegal hit, I think.
Going to leave 3rd and 4 for the Hornets now with 1 minute and 40 seconds left, and the clock is running.
Linton Basco's number 70, and it's a pretty good job of flowing down the line by defensive lineman on a quick game.
For sure, yeah. The clock ticks down under 1 minute and 30 seconds. You have to think this will be 4-down territory if the Hornets are successful. The give goes to Free, and he runs into the big defensive end. The ball's out. I think they're calling him down, and he was, thankfully. So looks like going to be a timeout, and actually Strong Rock called it. Going to be a 4th down and 4 now for the Hornets with the timeout.
The Boo Birds.
So Coach Campbell will call his team over. And obviously a big play here for the Hornets, Coach. They really need to convert this and try to get some points on the board before half.
Yeah, you need to, especially when you were just down there and kind of the momentum killer. Quicker you can score, you can forget about that. Trying to find some scores.
Score's a little lopsided now, 21-0, but easily and perhaps should be maybe 14-7. But nonetheless, here we are.
Shout out to Chris Taylor. She said, Rhett, we can hear y'all well. JJ is probably a Yankees fan rather than a Braves fan.
Oh, let's pray that's not true.
I don't want to talk too bad, Miss Chris, about JJ because he's behind me and I can't see him. I can't see him. He's
liable to some graphics.
He's liable to pop me over the head.
Revealing some dark secrets about us or something.
I'll end up in the Schuylkill River up in Philadelphia. Schuylkill or one of those.
Yeah, not only that, but the man was in the military. He's probably a trained killer.
I'll just disappear.
The Hornets come out in this T formation and then call timeout. So it can't help but wonder if they're going to go back to that power look they ran earlier. So back-to-back timeouts, not taken by the same team, which you actually can do, I think, in high school, but you can't at the pro level. Some big college games tomorrow, Coach Farmer. You've got Georgia taking on the undefeated Kentucky.
Yeah.
You won't hear this much from me, but I predict a solid Georgia win tomorrow.
I love Georgia. Go Dogs. My uncle was a huge University of Georgia supporter, and he took me to games a lot when I was young, and I just fell in love with, obviously it was the Herschel Walker era. I know we can never get over that, but I'm worried a little bit. Kentucky can run some clock. That back's pretty special. He had 276 yards last week.
So 4th down for the Hornets, and we got a little movement up front, so it's going to go from 4th and 4 to 4th and 9.
The good thing is you're still going for it.
Yeah, you're definitely still going for it, and it may change your play now. Well, Coach Campbell's giving the old run it, same play look. So
he likes his look. Thing. Coach, Red River rivalry tomorrow as well.
Ooh.
At noon.
Good watch.
Texas Fairgrounds.
Got a little motion there, going to roll out. Hit St. Clair in the flats quickly. Coach, can he break a tackle? He cannot, and the Hornets are going to come up just short with 1 minute exactly left in the half. So it's a turnover on downs there to Strong Rock, coming back out from their own 22 or 3 yard line.
Well, you're in prevent mode here. Coach, that matchup, Red River rivalry, of course, the Georgia-Kentucky game. We got some what else is out there?
So my prediction on Georgia winning handily. In fact, I think the spread is 2 touchdowns, and I predict they'll cover it because I think Kentucky runs more downhill. I think Georgia has the problem with the zone scheme.
Yep.
And Kentucky's more downhill, and I think Georgia will eat it up.
Yeah, Kentucky's gap scheme stuff and
quarterback running for his life and just kind of chunks it out of bounds.
That was an ephus.
Yeah, a little bit. Little one of those little trick throws.
I mean, first of all, kudos to a high school quarterback getting rid of it. You know, I mean, they're not trying to score. I mean, they are and they aren't. Trying to get on some Macon School's Twitter here and get some.
Well, you're probably going to not have much service with the fair across the road.
Yeah,
Coach.
not getting any service. Brett Hardy's like, score stream, Brett. Go to score stream. I would, Brett, but I can't get it to load up.
Strong Rock going to throw the out route, and the Patriot receiver can't hold on to it. Now down to 42 seconds. And now Strong Rock has to think about possibly running the football.
Yeah, that's a little.
Keep the Hornets from getting it back.
That's man. Everybody throwing out routes and
Hot route.
well, Strong Rock squatted on the out route and it was a touchdown for them. But then they're turning around throwing out routes. You know, with 40-something seconds left, that's kind of.
Coach, does Strong Rock bring that big golf cart over there? It's not one of ours. Sorry to
The limo golf cart.
random comment, but
That's how they roll.
little running play for Strong Rock's going to get the first down, and he's in the Hornet secondary, and we might be in trouble. Number 7 down the sideline. We're going to catch him, but not before he gets to the 35-yard line of the Hornets with 33 seconds left.
And
So now, certainly, Strong Rock is in the go zone.
that was a good job by the Strong Rock wide out down here. Wynn's got to get off that block, use his hands. He's a freshman. That's tough.
And, Coach, you see, you hear us every week kind of talk about this, but our lineup on both sides is littered with juniors. But you're starting to see more and more freshmen and sophomores sprinkled in as the season goes on. So certainly a lot of hope for the future of this bunch for sure. Hornets come with a rush and
That is a hold. 60 is going to be called for a hold.
They did call, so that play will be coming back and then going back 10 more. So it'll be 1st and 20 from the 42 3-yard line or 4-yard line maybe. .25 seconds left to play in the half. Again, Strong Rock up 3 touchdowns.
Trying to get some scores on the vent. That Tatnall-Stratford score is a big one in Macon. Word on the street, Tatnall is back to running the veer out of the eye, and they had abandoned the Barney ball, people called it for years, Coach Hester. Who
Interesting, Coach. I didn't
won a
know
lot of
that.
games. He and Coach Jones during those glory days of the then GISA.
Hornets come with a blitz, and the Strong Rock quarterback is going to get out of bounds. So
Be interested to note that score would.
because I have AT&T and can get service.
Coach Fowler's giving me grief because we can't mention corporations.
Pinewood over Memorial 16-0 late in the first half. Bullock is up 28-0 on Briarwood. Bullock may be a sleeper team, Coach. They got a good squad.
Well, problem for Bullock is they go into 4A when the playoffs break.
EBA over Brentwood 14-6. Little bit of a surprise. Brookstone 14, Pacelli 7 late in the first half. SGA 14-0 over Piedmont at half.
Go Cougars.
That's all I've got right now
Go Cougars.
for the GIA.
No Tatnall score.
Did not see one.
No Tatnall-Stratford.
There's a screen, and those linemen are past the line of scrimmage. That should definitely not be a legal play, but he caught the ball past the line of scrimmage anyway, but that's okay. It was close.
Well, they can be past the line of scrimmage if the ball's.
Yeah, right. The ball was caught past the line of scrimmage is what I was trying to say, but that's okay.
Right, you were. We knew.
Short gain for the Patriots. It's going to leave 12 seconds left in the half. The Patriots call it maybe their last time out. I'm not sure. I've kept count. The board shows them having one more, so they may have one more. But 12 seconds, possibly 2 plays. But if they throw the ball deep, it may just be 1. Usually you can count on a play lasting about 6 or 7 seconds. So what was the site Brett recommended for scores, Coach?
Score stream. I'm trying to get on Twitter because Stratford's really good about.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Tatnall is up 14-0 on Stratford, or was with 3:12 left in the first.
Interesting.
Up 14-0. Don't sleep on Tatnall. They've got probably Anton Johnson's as good a skill guy in our league. He's the real deal.
Big Webb Davidson at tackle also.
Yep.
Guy committed to Virginia Tech.
There's not much love lost in that one either. In the suburbs of North Macon. Which I think is great. I think it's great all these schools are back.
Looks like a possible Hail Mary type formation.
That's a holding as well.
And he throws it out of bounds. It's going to leave about just under 5 seconds.
Coach Campbell is not happy.
And I believe the holding was right in front of the white hat official. However, he was trying to get out of the way, so may not have seen it. Just a few other scores here with 5 seconds left to play in the half. Valdosta over Lowndes 7-3. See if I can find some local scores here. Georgia Military and Wilkinson are tied at 0.
The Boo Birds, I like it. Shout out to the Westfield fan base. We got some great fans, and,
Telfair,
they saw what we saw.
29-15, but it says it's final, so that's a little confusing. The play was stopped before. Looks like maybe a delay of game, and it was.
So this is the old deal where you have several guys put their heels around the goal line and
Hawkinsville up 27 on Wheeler County.
go Red Devils. Better Red Devils.
So as we approach the half, we'll hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back just before the start of the second half, after this play anyway. We'll be back just for the start of the second half.
It looks like they may kneel on it.
Keys to the half, and it does look like they may kneel on this. And they do, content to take their 21-0 lead into the half. So Strong Rock ahead 21-0 over your Westfield Hornets as we head into the halftime break here on Mid-Georgia Sports Network.
I'm involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. I play football, baseball, basketball, and I run track.
I love the contact sport. I love the ability to get my feelings and aggression out throughout the hard day or hard week out at practice.
I was a part of the Westfield wrestling team when I was a freshman, and that's also the year when I played soccer. So it was been fun, and I'm going to play soccer again in my senior year, and hopefully I will probably be the captain of the soccer team.
I enjoy just spending time with my teammates and getting to just rep the green and gold like everyone else has in the past.
On Thursdays, we get to go out and with the football team, and we get our chaplain out there, and he does a great job. And I think on a Thursday that's great to do because it's a day before the game, and you get to think about God and just choices in life, and that's kind of what the game of football is like.
Together. Athletic.
Friendships.
Confidence.
Challenging.
Success. Rewarding.
Exactly is hashtag Houston Healthy. Hashtag Houston Healthy is a healthcare initiative powered by Houston Healthcare. This initiative was created to enhance the overall health and well-being of our community. And here's how you can participate. Anytime you make a healthy choice, like eating a healthy meal, going to an exercise class, or just walking the dog, take a picture, preferably a selfie so we can see you. Upload it to your favorite social media platform and use the hashtag Houston Healthy. Let everyone know what you're doing to make Houston County a healthier and happier place to live. Remember, hashtag Houston Healthy. Healthier today for a better tomorrow. So what exactly is hashtag Houston Healthy? What's up, Houston County? It's Megan. Today we are at the Community Education Department at Houston Health Pavilion with the nurse manager, Miss Danielle Ray. We are here to learn a little bit more about Educare and what it has to offer. So Danielle, tell us a little bit about Educare and what it means and what you guys do here.
So we are the part of the hospital that offers education classes to the community. So everything from chronic disease to childbirth to health maintenance, we're here to help the public.
Wow, that's awesome. So what kind of classes do you guys offer here?
So specifically, we try to help with chronic disease for people with heart failure and diabetes, but we also help with health promotion with things like hypertension, high cholesterol, high blood sugar, and to help people maintain good health with Healthy Living for Life classes and exercise classes. We also offer childbirth classes, which is fun for families starting out and wanting to start on a healthy path.
That's awesome. So who are these classes available to? Is this community-wide? Is this specifically for people at Houston Healthcare? Who is that available to?
Available to anybody. Most of them are free. You just call and register. The only one that requires a doctor's order is the diabetes comprehensive class, but everything else is open to anybody, anytime. We offer them monthly, and so you can sign up.
Guys, you can go on to hhc.org, check out the events calendar, see what kind of classes they offer at Educare, how you can sign up, and how Educare can help you become hashtag Houston Healthy. What's up, Houston County? It's Megan. Today we're
Westfield is a challenging environment.
It's a Christian school, it's a Christian environment.
And it provides students with great opportunities. Definitely all the teachers, they prepare you for college, they help you with some problems that they'll give you some real life experiences that will help you with college.
Every teacher that I have in any of my classes is always telling us that they're here after school. They're always willing to answer any questions we might have.
Westfield is a harder school, but it challenges you and it gets you ready for college.
And I think Westfield gave me such a great Christian environment that I can actually have the freedom to express my faith.
Westfield provides a lot of great opportunities for students to learn and for students to grow and for students to learn more about themselves.
At Houston Healthcare, we're recognized as one of the top hospitals in the state based solely on the advanced medical technology we provide. But what isn't taken into account is our people. We have over 2,000 employees that are focused, dedicated, and sincere in their mission to create a positive healthcare outcome for each patient. It just goes to show that maybe the most important aspect of great healthcare is the people who are taking care of you. And that just can't be measured. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care, closer to home. At Houston Healthcare, we're recognized as one of the top hospitals in the state based solely on the advanced medical technology we provide. But what isn't taken into account is our people. We have over 2,000 employees that are focused, dedicated, and sincere in their mission to create a positive healthcare outcome for each patient. It just goes to show that maybe the most important aspect of great healthcare is the people who are taking care of you. And that just can't be measured. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care, closer to home. At Houston Healthcare, we're recognized as one of the top hospitals in the state based solely on the advanced medical technology we provide. But what isn't taken into account is our people. We have over 2,000 employees that are focused, dedicated, and sincere in their mission to create a positive healthcare outcome for each patient. It just goes to show that maybe the most important aspect of great healthcare is the people who are taking care of you. And that just can't be measured. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care, closer to home. At Houston Healthcare, we're recognized as one of the top hospitals in the state based solely on the advanced medical technology we provide. But what isn't taken into account is our people. We have over 2,000 employees that are focused, dedicated, and sincere in their mission to create a positive healthcare outcome for each patient. It just goes to show that maybe the most important aspect of great healthcare is the people who are taking care of you, and that just can't be measured. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care, closer to home. At Houston Healthcare, we're recognized as one of the top hospitals in the state based solely on the advanced medical technology we provide. But what isn't taken into account is our people. We have over
And welcome back to Mid-Georgia Sports Network, broadcasting live from the Hornets' Nest here at Westfield School in Perry, Georgia, as the Hornets have opened up their region schedule tonight, taking on a strong Rock Christian team from McDonough. And Coach Farmer have found themselves in a 21-0 hole to start the second half, but get the ball first coming out here.
Technically, Coach Fowler, Locust Grove.
Right. I don't know why I said McDonald's.
Just you and I probably try to avoid. When we hear Locust Grove, we think outlets, Tanger outlets, and our wives spend too much money.
Right. If there's a way, I always try to get my family to look the other way when we cross there.
Manny Langston just threw water on me. Always aggravating. All right, Coach, you're absolutely right. Look, we get the ball to start the second half. I hope we're more productive than – I feel like my shout out to the concession stand, what I just ate was counterproductive. 2 cheeseburgers, but then a Diet Coke.
If your goal was to clog your arteries, Coach, I'll call that a win.
Well, I'm saying that Diet Coke with 2 cheeseburgers. So counterproductive. Speaking of counterproductive, we have kind of been counterproductive as a team. And I mean, we had a chance to make that ball game 14-7 right before half. And so the elephant in the room is the pick six. We're not, I think you would agree with me, we're not 3 touchdowns worse than them.
No.
But right now we are.
Right now we are. But, again, I was talking to some folks down there at the concession stand, of course, kind of the gathering spot for a lot of the football dads, and they all agreed. Kind of, we should be 14-7, could be right there, And again, maybe that's the game what the game should be or could be, but it's not. The reality is we're 3 touchdowns down. But the positive spin is that in the last 2 possessions or so, the Hornets are able to find some offensive success. So hopefully they'll be able to, a little bit of the passing game, a little bit of some running game with Jackson Hare and who are the other guys carrying the football? Help me out here. Jackson Spence,
Nick
and
Free,
Nick
Jackson
Free.
Hare.
Yeah, those 3 guys, kind of a 3-headed monster at running back, able to do some things. Pass protection was a little better. I thought we were able to maybe hit a couple things in the passing game. So hopefully we'll kind of get that figured out. And the big thing defensively to me is, kind of trying to get a hold on what they're doing with the wing T stuff. We were able to control their passing game and their kind of I formations type stuff.
Right.
But the wing T stuff really kind of was kind of giving us a hard time.
Yeah. And get some field position on this kick return. Going back to the interception, I hope it doesn't sound like when you – a lot of people might say, well, you're kind of – it's not one player. It's not one person. The plays happen with 11 guys, whether it's protection or –
Sure.
And
a lot that goes into a successful pass.
Right. And so for whatever reason, that corner kind of squatted that out route, and we may
Coach,
go over the top of him later.
Like both of us know, kind of like being a head coach, a quarterback gets a lot of praise, gets a lot of criticism, sometimes fair, sometimes not. So
wasn't it a few weeks ago Braden gave through for 300-something yards at Tift Area?
Just 2 weeks ago, it was ranked top 25 in the state for
quickly we
yards.
Forget, right?
Certainly
so
not
that young
knocking
man can. Sorry, we're talking over each other, aren't we?
I think we are, but that's okay.
Sorry, folks, we don't have
another good kick. It goes out of bounds. Good decision there by the Hornet returner. I think that's Jackson St. Clair. I have my glasses on now and can confirm it is. So I actually thought that a couple of times in the first half that ball might have gone out of bounds if he let it land. And good decision there. That'll get the Hornets starting field position at 35, which might be much better than the last couple of kickoffs.
So we're talking over each other. We normally can hear each other and know when the other's done. You're down 3 scores at halftime. You probably need to score this drive or at minimum flip the field and get a turnover. Something, a field position turnover this half. Something's got to happen.
Well, and, look, you got 12 minutes in this quarter, 12 minutes in the fourth. If you can get within 1 score with about 6 or 7 minutes left, you feel like you give yourself a chance. Right. So there's no real, must-have urgency type stuff here. Little downhill run there to Hare. He's going to find a little room. Stays on his feet, fighting for yardage. And ends up with about let's say call it a 12-yard gain, Coach. And really, outside of the opening original hole that the offensive line created, that was all Jackson Hare just running his feet.
Right, and it was a good first cut. And we're going tempo.
Some of the same thing, I'd bet it is.
And he's making
raise one tackle into the secondary now, running hard again for about a 15-yard gain.
And I think you saw a little giddy up there, a little burst.
Hornets have a man down, unfortunately. That's Will McLean. He's able to get up to his feet.
Will probably said, Coach, I got to get up. I got to cut some grass tomorrow, make some money.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't be down.
Yeah, man's always got a side hustle, that's for sure. So the Hornets kind of go with a little hurry up, as you said, kind of staying with the same formation with these stacked receivers out here. Going to run the ball downhill again, and Hare's finding more room again. Clearly you can see Coach Campbell and Coach Harden, the offensive line coach, must have challenged the Hornets at halftime to really kind of come out and start kind of asserting their will on the Patriots' defensive front.
I kind of like it, Coach Fowler. I think you and I kind of cut from a – well, let's just say we like running the ball, and this is kind of exciting.
So a little different set here from the Hornets. Got 2 men in motion, but that's okay as long as they reset for at least a second, and they do. And now they send Thatcher Reddick back across the formation and back across again. The give goes to Hare again. He's got a little yardage again. Maybe not quite as much, but it's going to leave maybe a first down. If not, it's going to be third and really short.
What do we always say the greatest – obviously, a running back's got to be skilled, have good speed, have decent size, but what's the one that people often forget? Vision.
Vision,
We set it in. Put a little sweat on your forehead, the humidity today.
It's the humidity, Coach. It's 3 flights of stairs to get up here, and we were cutting it a little close at the half.
It was 88 degrees in Macon, Georgia at 6 p.m. tonight. October the 6th.
So a timeout on the field, I'm assuming it was a Westfield timeout. I didn't really catch who called it, but it's third and a short, not even quite a yard, short one we'll call it, for the Hornets on the Patriot 27-yard line. So, Coach, a couple things for keys to this half. First of all, I think we're already seeing one. The Hornets need to establish a little bit of the run game. That'll slow down the Patriot rush. Oh, that's timeout for a measurement now, I see.
Shout out to the chain crew. Will McGee sighting.
Some celebrities out there.
Mr. McLean.
And Todd Black is usually the
down holder.
It's going to be a little short, as I said, probably about a half a yard. Couple of feet maybe for a first down. You have to wonder if the Hornets will kind of stick with what they've been doing. I don't see that heavy set they like in short yardage on the field, so Win Hoot still way out wide. Just a little fun fact. I'll let them run the play first, and then we'll kind of see. The Hornets still aren't set, waiting on the chains to get set. They're ready to go now. Hornets in the same formation, tight end right. Run downhill, Hare straight downhill, and just can't be stopped. A gain of about, let's call it 5. So you could see Win Hoots there way down towards the sideline as a split-end receiver, Coach. That's usually a good sign, good hint that it's going to be a run play when the receiver's trying to give him that much room. More St. Clair downhill. He makes the first man miss. The second man's able to get him down for, we'll call it a short loss, maybe a half yard, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
The good thing is in these these spread offenses, Coach Campbell and them have the capability to go hurry up all the time. So when you're playing from behind, it's hard for teams that huddle up every down to play from behind. Back in the old days, you get down a big amount, you're hard to come back.
They're going to roll out, pass batted down by the defensive end, or really it's the outside linebacker, number 33. And that is an impressive-looking individual. I think we've called his number several times.
He's got kind of the stuff on his arms, that they wear on AstroTurf to keep your elbows from getting skint. I think that adds to a little of the moxie that 33 carries.
So that's going to leave the Hornets in a long 3rd and 10 as Thatcher Reddick re-enters the ball game. Hornets take a little time to get set, little 2-by-1 look. Gay going to pass again, rolling away. Throwback screen, we've seen that before. And that's Jackson Hare down inside the 10. It will be a Hornet first down easily. And
a little versatility.
First and goal for the Hornets at about the 8-yard line.
A well-designed play. That's fun to watch.
Strong Rock defender number 6, a little banged up. And, Coach, that may be big because he's been really tough.
On offense as well.
And that's what I was referring to, yeah. So he's been a tough Patriot to be tackled. He ends up going down, so we'll have a stoppage in play here.
Jalen Berry's that young man's name. We hope the best for him. Do we need a Houston Healthcare injury timeout?
Can we get a Houston Healthcare timeout here on the Mid-Georgia Sports Network?
County, it's Megan. Today we are at the Community Education Department at Houston Health Pavilion with the nurse manager, Miss Danielle Ray. We are here to learn a little bit more about Educare and what it has to offer. So Danielle, tell us a little bit about Educare and what it means and what you guys do here.
So we are the part of the hospital that offers education classes to the community. So everything from chronic disease to childbirth to health maintenance, we're here to help the public.
Wow, that's awesome. So what kind of classes do you guys offer here?
So specifically, we try to help with chronic disease for people with heart failure and diabetes, but we also help with health promotion with things like hypertension, high cholesterol, high blood sugar, and to help people maintain good health with Healthy Living for Life classes and exercise classes. We also offer childbirth classes, which is fun for families starting out and wanting to start on a healthy path.
That's awesome. So who are these classes available to? Is this community-wide? Is this specifically for people at Houston Healthcare? Who is that?
So here we are back in the Hornets' nest. The ball's on the ground, and that ball is going to be recovered by Strong Rock. Another drive-killing mistake by the Hornets.
Guess who? Number 33.
And, Coach, that and the interception in the red zone have just been heartbreakers for the Hornets tonight.
Yeah, that's can't have that. You do all that work.
The positive spin is there's still 8 minutes and 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Plenty of time. You obviously have hit on something offensively that's working. And Strong Rock is not in their wing tee set.
Here in Twins Eye with an offset fullback.
And, Coach, you're just not going to be able to run the ball on us in that set based on what I've seen so far tonight.
Sorry, Coach Fowler, what did you say? Can't hear you.
They just haven't been able to have any success running the ball out of that set on us tonight in that eye look.
Well, the fullback's offset, and he's telling you if they're going to run toss where they're running. And most people, toss to the Twins. A
little pro-right look from the Patriots.
With the fullback offset and running toward the fullback or passing toward the fullback.
Johnson got lost in the coverage. Grayson Waller with a chance to catch number 4 is not going to be able to, and that's going to be a long touchdown.
That guy's a player. I think he's a guy that
it's going to be a penalty. Thank goodness. I tell you what, that's going to save the Hornets a big touchdown there. What did you say the penalty was? Ineligible player?
I would imagine it's holding because play action.
He tapped his hat. Eligible man downfield, is that what that is?
Yeah, play action passing, you usually see a flag on the ground, you're like, oh, we held somebody.
It's kind of a feast or famine thing there. Trying to be aggressive to stop the run, you end up putting your players on an island. And all season we've been able to make those plays, but it's tough to make every one, Coach.
4's pretty good.
Oh,
Landon
yeah,
Stansel.
He's the young man that had the interception return, if I
think.
We
were kind of like in shell shock and didn't see the replay.
So, rather than a touchdown, now the Patriots are looking at a 2nd and 13, 14 yards. So, that's certainly a huge break for the Hornets. The Hornets need to take advantage of that in some way.
Well, the happiest man on the field is Brock Johnson.
Absolutely. Little fullback trap, Coach, and that one was eat up by the linebackers.
Yeah, you got Big Sammy in there.
Might give him 2 yards. We'll call it
Michael
3rd and
Eason
11.
getting in there. Dean Massey. Willie Stringer.
So a big 3rd down here for the Hornets.
Matthew
Get a stop
Powers.
here. Could maybe get some field position.
Well, Matthew Powers looks the part, doesn't he?
He certainly does, Coach. He's blossoming into quite a good football player. Saw his brother Ryan downstairs, by the way, at halftime. I asked him if he looks like he'd gotten taller, but he said he hasn't, but he's been playing baseball. He plays baseball now at A-back and made the team. So excited for him.
Nice young man.
Got a little pressure from the Hornets. And the receiver for Strong Rock was open, but the ball goes through his hands, so the Hornets will hold after with a little help from the penalty. So 4th and 11 now, and the Patriots will be forced to punt deep from their own territory.
Ben Holbert coming on the field.
And I noticed that earlier. Ben Holbert as one of the deep returners, along with Win Hoots. So a freshman and a sophomore deep just goes back to what we've been saying about how young this team is.
So it's Ben Holbert with a little shake and a little wiggle yesterday in the B-team game.
Oh, buddy, did he look good. I told him he looked like Bajan Robinson running the football.
Come on, let's get
Coach, a little calmer will be good here if we can get a little drop snap or bad snap. Ball goes straight up. Hoots calls for a fair catch.
And
really was
not
interfered
enough
with,
room.
but didn't get a call. But the ball is going to be at the 48, 47-yard line of the Patriots. So the good field position for the Hornets.
Well, and you and I have been in these situations, whether, assistant or head coach, and at some point you go, you tell the official, am I going to get a call tonight? I can't go 0 for tonight.
Right.
Every single, which, the official might turn around and say, hey, you got one earlier. Or
Right. Yeah, and look, and we try to be fair. I know it's a tough job, and sometimes we have advantage that they don't have, and sometimes they have advantage that we don't have. So, but the Hornets had the ball over midfield. Gay drops the rolls to his right. Going to throw back again. That one thrown a little behind Jackson St. Clair, and probably best that ball was incomplete because the
their corner snuffed it out. Number 4, Stancil.
You wonder, Coach, if we could set him up with a little.
Brett Taylor says we got replay now. Yeah, that was a little throwback screen. But that corner over here to us, number 4, has played really well.
The clock and the score are obviously incorrect on the screen, so it's 6 minutes left in the third quarter, 21-0 Shamrock. St. Clair goes in motion, and we got a penalty. Looks like maybe we moved again.
I think that was McCall, right tackled it.
Just been a little sloppy tonight, Coach. You can't help but wonder if maybe just today being a irregular day, maybe start a fall break, not being at school today. Maybe
you hate it.
With it.
You hate being out of school on a game day.
Yeah, coaches love routine. Coaches love routine. And
well, we got to back up for sure.
So a bunch set for the Hornets. He's looking in the ISO route, going to throw the out route. Good catch, and that's dual possession. So that's a call by Mason Easom, I believe. Almost ripped away by the Strong Rock defender, but Easom's able to get back in on the play for a gain of about 10 yards. So we'll call it now 3rd down and 7 for the Hornets.
There's a big question mark on our screen, Brett. I didn't know what that means. It means stop asking questions, Brett. Yeah, it was a great play by. It was a great throw.
So I think we may have had a short audio problem, but hopefully that's cleared up now.
All right, they're still saying no. Got more.
So Weston Rankin tees the ball up just inside the left hash. Going to be kicking it deep. Of course, the Hornets need to tackle this, try to get the ball back.
All right, Clay Bridges says it's back. And Angel Esom says it's back. Shout out to those. Thanks for your help.
The kick from Rankin is kind of deep in the middle. So the Hornets are going to have to tackle it up. He tries to go left side, and they've got us sealed, got to make a play. And he's got the ball returned over the 50 to the 42-yard line. And, Coach, we just lost contain on that right side, and that cost us.
Yeah, remember the first kickoff of the game, we said they were going to felt they were trying to set up something to their sideline. With the fair being across the street, folks, and a lot of technology up here, if you want to shoot us a score or something, if you're a little more capability than us and you got an up-to-date score and some big games across the area, shoot them to us and we'll call them out.
So good field position for Strong Rock. They try to run the ball first play, and he's got to play. He's into the secondary. He's not. I think we're going to hem him up, Coach, but he's got about a 23-yard gain.
That was a great run. I don't know if Seven's going to be a geometry major because he looked like he had a straight route to the end zone.
Yeah.
And he kind of
a little circuitous.
So we were clearly in a bad run fit up, and that's not how we needed to answer.
No, it's really kind of frustrating for the Hornet coaching staff there to answer and get the 21-7, and suddenly Strong Rock is driving again.
And they're running zone principles. I mean, they were wing T, they were I, right. And that was a zone scheme, or just a dive or guard under, like that.
And he's bouncing that to the backside, but they're going to drag him down by his back of his jersey. I think that's Neil O'Brien. He's got a hold of his jersey, and just for a short gain, maybe 1 yard, maybe 2. So we'll call it 2nd and 8. You can see there on the replay how Neil Young kind of had to. Neil Young. Rocking in the free world. Anyway, as Neil pulls him down from behind.
Coach Fowler's on fall break. It's just fall break began for him.
Yeah.
Look, fall break began last night. The minute
guys.
we ended our last middle school
guys.
game.
How are y'all? Hey. I had to throw myself
carry
in
around the left side.
Brett, what's up,
Brett?
Brett?
Maybe out. Did the Hornets get it? We're pointing. Not getting a call, though.
Shout out to Brett coming back in hot from some other duties.
Brett busy calling the volleyball championships today. Or maybe not calling it, but filming it.
Yeah, I didn't call it.
Calling them all day tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have finals tomorrow. Today, semifinals. Didn't call anything, but had 4 games. 2 of them went to 5 sets, so thus why I'm here past the anticipated 6:30 time frame.
But here nonetheless, that's what matters.
I miss you on the mic, Brett. I can't really hear what you're saying.
A little counteraction from the Patriots, and there's number 6 back into the game, Coach. So obviously he's okay.
And our guys
gain on the play.
Trey Hardy in on the pile.
Maybe a slight loss even.
Russ Holly coming downhill. I think Big Sammy was over there. Man, we need to hold these guys out.
Now under a minute to play, or right at a minute to play in the third quarter, and need the ball to get on the ground somehow. There's number 6 again. The Hornets rally to the ball. Going to be drugged down after a gain of about 2. So they're inside the 5 now. A 3rd down and goal from the 4.
Yeah, man, if we, keep them out, force them to a field goal, maybe they miss a field goal, maybe they try to go for it and don't get it.
All right, that'd be huge for sure. Be kind of exactly what the doctor ordered. I don't think the Patriots will have to run a play. I think they can kill the quarter. and they know that, so they're letting the clock run out down to about 14, 13, 12 now, and they've done the math and know they're not to run a play. So that's going to end the third quarter as the clock ticks down under 5 seconds now. So as the third quarter wraps up, it's 21-7 in favor of Strong Rock Patriots. Come back with us on the Mid-Georgia Sports Network as we have an exciting conclusion to tonight's game.
What's up, Houston County? It's Megan. Today we are at the Community Education Department at Houston Health Pavilion with the nurse manager, Miss Danielle Ray. We are here to learn a little bit more about Educare and what it has to offer. So Danielle, tell us a little bit about Educare and what it means and what you guys do here.
So we are the part of the hospital that offers education classes to the community. So everything from chronic disease to childbirth to health maintenance, we're here to help the public.
Wow, that's awesome. So what kind of classes do you guys offer here?
So specifically, we try to help with chronic disease for people with heart failure and diabetes, but we also help with health promotion with things like hypertension, high cholesterol, high blood sugar, and to help people maintain good health with healthy living for life classes and exercise classes. We also offer childbirth classes, which is fun for families starting out and wanting to start on a healthy path.
That's awesome. So who are these classes available to? Is this community-wide? Is this specifically for people at Houston Healthcare? Who is that available to?
Available to anybody. Most of them are free. You just call and register. The only one that requires a doctor's order is the doctor.
All right, as we're back in the Hornets' nest, a big third down play now from the Patriots from the 3 or 4 yard line. They're going to throw the ball. Nothing there. Quarterback's running for his life, throws it out of the back of the end zone. So the Patriots are going to live to fight another day, but it's 4th down, and they've got a decision to make.
That was kind of the blast pass scheme, kind of a, faking the power, and you got a back in the flats and then a corner route or a banana route by the tight end, little two-back play action pass.
Well covered by the Hornets. That's going to set up a field goal try.
Hey, this is the tougher hash for a right-footed kicker.
So this is a different kicker than the kickoff guy, and he a left-footed
Yeah.
So
soccer world up there, you got right-footed, left-footed people.
The snap and hold are good. The kick is also good. So that's going to extend the Patriot lead to 24-7. And things just got a little bit tougher for the Hornets.
Yeah, that's a good stand by the Hornet defense, but that field goal really hurts. Makes it a 3-score game. He barely squeaked that in the left upright.
He did. So 24-7 now, the count.
Test. Sorry about that, folks.
And we're back on the air now.
Sorry, folks. Coach Fowler and I just had have you ever seen Weird Science? The computer screen, and
now we're good.
Almost blows their ears off.
Brett Taylor working on the audio. Yeah, great, Brett, now.
But I want to be able to hear.
And it's just, they're so far off sides.
I want to be able to hear Coach Fowler. We still can't hear each other, right?
Oh, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
And we dropped the ball, and we're going to have poor field position again.
Brett, he can hear me, but I can't hear him.
So trying to get the audio right on the headsets, and whatever switch or button or knob that Brett,
not Brett.
Brett pressed or turned.
I can't hear you.
Almost deafened Coach Farmer and I. I've never snatched a pair of headsets off my head so quickly in my life, but of course I haven't wore that many pair of headsets. But anyway, so I can now hear myself and Coach Farmer. Coach Farmer can't hear me, which is
intentional.
Not that he listens to me anyway. The odd couple. So Hornet ball going to the passing game, batted down again by the outside linebacker.
That's twice 33 has batted down the quick game and got to get his hands down. Wow. Now I can hear myself, Brett, and it's really loud. Way loud. Very loud. Ooh, that's better. Ken, can you talk?
I can hear.
Yep. And I can hear
and
Ken.
It looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field.
Thank
So
you.
why don't we take one with them, Brett, while we get the headsets working correctly? So we're going to take a timeout here, and we'll be right back on Mid-Georgia Sports Network.
Houston County. My name's Megan. We are in the beautiful town of Perry, Georgia today. We are at Big Indian Creek Waterway, and we're going to talk about a little bit about the trails here and what all you can do in this park. So first off, if you go down this trail over here to my left, you will have 15 minutes of walking one way. If you do 15 minutes that way and 15 minutes back, you're at a total of 30 minutes. Come on, let's go. Come on, Bandit. Did you know that just 30 minutes of walking a day can do so much for your overall health? It can improve your mood, it can also improve your digestion, and it can also reduce your risk for heart disease. So why wouldn't you want to take a walk? This beautiful park here in Perry, Georgia is the perfect place to take a 15-minute to 30-minute walk, and it's dog friendly.
And we're back from the House and Healthcare commercial with the lovely Megan Fowler-Reagan.
Kenda, Coach Fowler.
Hornets now 2nd and 10. Need to get the ball moving down the field. A little quick game screen there. Positive pickup. Going to leave a 3rd and manageable, maybe 4. Didn't see who that was on the catch, Coach. Maybe you can help me out.
That was Stone.
Stone St. Clair, okay. 3rd and about 3 or 4.
According to Stratford Twitter, end of the 3rd, Tatnall 21, Stratford 7.
Oof.
That was 9 minutes ago.
Oof. Let's see if I can find a update.
We're going empty here, but then bring the H back down for protection.
Quick game again. Got to find the sticks. Able to get there with St. Clair.
You can kind of feel the Strong Rock defense is almost a little, not prevent, but
right.
Just you don't have to be as aggressive.
Keep it in front and don't give up the big play. Yeah, I kind of see that too. Yeah, 21-7 now. The Vent has the score. Bullock is pulling away from Briarwood. Brookstone, Pacelli, 14 all in the 4th quarter.
And the battle in Columbus.
It's surprising they don't wait till the last game of the year to play with that big city rivalry.
Right, I agree.
Gay with time, overthrows his target or underthrows it. Kind of tough. He had 2 guys kind of in that area.
Yeah, that was an old layered route. You know, you had the deeper route of levels deal, and you had St. Clair kind of the underneath level, and just did not look comfortable in that throw.
Probably some of the best pass protection he's had all night, actually.
Right.
Going to leave a 2nd and 10 now for the Hornets. Of course, the clock stops on the incomplete pass. I believe we've got the score and clock correct now.
Double move.
Got a man beat.
Double move to the man.
Is that who was that?
That's Win Hoots.
Win Hoots on the go route.
On the because you gave kind of a little double move, a little stutter,
and gave a great pass pro, great throw, great catch and run after for a big game for the Hornets. Going to get the ball right around the 20-yard line of the Patriots. And as we mentioned earlier, Coach, it takes a lot of things for a pass play to work correctly. And that time you had a great route, great protection, great throw, and a great catch. So everything came together there, and the Hornets are pressing here. The clock ticks under 11 minutes with the Hornets with a drive. Not a clean exchange in the backfield, but Hare makes something out of it, picks up about 4 or 5 yards on 1st down. Braden Gay
imploring his guys to get lined up.
They want to hurry, and they do need to hurry with the score and time situation.
On a positive note, Westfield currently winning the second half 7-3.
Great run by Jackson. Almost scores. They hold him at the 1 yard line, inside the 1 yard line, actually. Jackson Hare just been, pardon the rhyme, but a breath of fresh air tonight. Coach, he's really looked good running the football.
Mm-hmm.
Really would have liked to seen the offensive lineman chase that play down and push out in the end zone.
Yeah, exactly right.
But looks like maybe around the 1 yard line now, really close. They're in that T formation. Go back to that power play again. This time, the Patriots snuff it out.
And the killer with those is the clock's running. You got to get in. Let's get it.
I think you got to go quarterback run off that right now, don't you?
Little extracurricular there after the play. Yeah, they could quarterback. I don't know if there is an option read there, but may go back to the sneak.
How much time we got left? 10 what?
9:15.
9:15. Still got time, but yeah, got to hustle a little bit.
Definitely need to start by getting this touchdown in right here. And they're going to run the same play the other way with Reddick, and he's going to bounce it and score easily. So Hornets with another touchdown.
Great block by Nick Free.
Yeah, we're going to cue it.
He was wearing number 4 out.
We're going to cue it up right here.
Great.
He just walks into the end zone.
Play kind of designed, well, I'm assuming it's the same play, kind of a power look to run underneath the defensive end there, but able to get the end sealed and just bounce it, maybe by design. Weston Rankin on to attempt the extra point to pull the Hornets within 10.
And basically, you're kind of in that dilemma.
Bad snap. Gotta make sure the play stopped. That's fine. So the bad snap or hold when the play doesn't work out in the extra point leads at 24-13. But coach,
you're in that dilemma.
You're still fine. You're within 11.
Yeah, you're knowing at some point you're going to have to kick an onside. I mean, most likely. And,
well, the last kickoff return, and subsequent drive after that, where the Patriots ended up with the field goal, really looming large now. As if that didn't happen, the Hornets would be within 1 score.
Yep.
Actually ahead of schedule, based on what we said earlier, right at 9 minutes and 1 second left in the game.
The field goal's a killer. It could have been worse, though. Could have been a touchdown. At least we had a good stop.
You feel, like you said a minute ago, you feel like there's going to have to be, you mentioned an onside kick or maybe a turnover. It could certainly be a big deal.
You would think Strong Rock's fixing to give you a heavy dose of run to run some clock. One would think.
What's the clock look like? I have 8:46.
9:01.
9:01, so I'm off slightly. Unfortunately, we don't have our program that keeps everything up. But we're slowly going to, by the end of the night, we're going to have almost everything ready to go. JJ did a good job, though, getting everything set up. There's nothing he could have done about it.
High kick from Rankin into the corner.
Absolutely, Brett, I agree.
Great kick. Easy kick to cover, you'd think. This one's going to be better contained by the Hornets. And he's out of bounds at the 20-yard line, so great kick there from Rankin.
Yeah, that had some height.
Doesn't even look like that cat's moving.
He kicked that. I mean, that was high.
It was.
You see the replay there. Good job of bouncing him outside, not letting him find anywhere to go.
Sammy's sideline is your friend.
So, the Patriots on their own 20-yard line coming out, and the Hornets need to stop.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all went over any of this stuff earlier. I know.
Absolutely, yeah. Coach Farmer went through it.
We went through the keys to the game.
Cool, sorry.
No,
I assumed the worst. I apologize.
Strong Rock in the wing T.
And there's the
Sammy McGee.
I think that was the trap, but
the ball's on the ground. Oh, there's the play. There's the play we were talking about.
Ball's on the ground.
Brock Johnson. That's the play. That's the one you. Oh my gosh. Yes.
A tremendous play.
Here we go. Replay.
Got to go for 2. You can't really see.
Yeah, it was out. Scoop and score.
Wow.
Big play there. That's what we needed for sure. Back in the game now, pending a 2-point conversion.
We got a game.
Now 24-19, 8:46 left. And
we said
the Hornets will go for 2 and kind of just what the doctor ordered, right, Coach?
You had to have that something crazy.
Sometimes you speak it into existence, right?
Okay. Does that work?
I don't know. Let's try.
I don't know, but on the way down or way up to volleyball today, I almost ordered some Miracle Water on the TV.
Oh.
Thanks for that input, Brett. I'm not really sure how it's relevant, but okay.
Yeah, because he was saying you got to speak it into existence.
I got you. Okay. You're thinking about my Powerball chances tomorrow night. I like it. Little pass, wide open. Oh, what an incredible play by the Strong Rock defender.
He played both of them, basically.
It was unbelievable
That's
catch.
Ford. That's the guy that had the pick six. Lance Stancil.
If we got the replay here, this is really impressive. You got to just give credit. Look at this.
Yeah,
because he was wide open. That was going to be an easy two if it gets past Stancil.
I think he's a junior. Kind of light, 150. Cat can play somewhere.
Oh, that guy can play.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, just from remembering him, he's a pretty good baseball player as well.
Well, and Brett, while you were on the beach volleyball tour or whatever it was, we talked about how they're winning in baseball. You kind of that kind of spreads throughout the school, and winning culture. They won the state championship baseball, and
yeah, absolutely
maybe spread to the football.
Talked
field.
a little bit about them today. Honestly, we were talking about how power rankings have been introduced into all the sports in GIAA, and we were trying to talk about some of the teams who've kind of broken the power ranking model a little bit. Right. It hasn't been very many, but I think that Strong Rock Baseball Club did.
Right.
Because I want to say they were a 5 seed, maybe.
Yeah, and look, their facilities are beautiful.
So,
especially their baseball facilities beautiful, their football facilities beautiful.
Thank you, Kathy. Here we go, deep kick from Weston Rank. Another high kick to the corner, very coverable. The Hornets obviously need to pin this return deep.
That's a hold. We just got 40 just absolutely tackled Dean Massey. If we can get a replay. We got a defender got tackled on the kickoff return. How?
Well, unfortunately, a terrible break for the Hornets.
Listen.
As the kick goes for a touchdown, there's going to be like an excessive celebration, unsportsmanlike penalty, it looks like. But
40 tackled Dean Massey.
It'll be interesting to see here.
Yeah, I just slowed it down so we can maybe see the hold that you're talking about.
There he takes him down.
Oh, yeah. That was a
egregious. Egregious. Yeah, and there's some great officials, and these guys give of their time.
Oh, it doesn't mean you can't call them out when they're wrong.
But, listen.
It's a big moment in a big region game.
But here's the but. This is the livelihood. Look, we live in a results-driven world, and coaches want to win. Coaches need to win. You cannot miss that call. You just can't.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty clear. When that hand gets on the back of the jersey like that, and then you turn the defender away from where he's going and take him down.
Know who's on offense and who's on defense, and I
yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's not good.
Well, that's going to make it an 11-point margin with the extra point pending to make it 12, which will be 2 scores. Now, the penalty, I'm assuming, will be assessed on the kickoff, so the Hornets should end up with better field position at least.
So, do you have an option? I know in college, apparently, you have an option. You can force them to do it on the extra point, or
got a dead ball offsides in the defense. They'll turn that down. Well, I guess it's a dead ball, so they can't turn it down, can they? Or define it, I should say.
The only good thing about that is it happened so quick.
Yeah, but that kind of negates the benefit of the turnover.
Right, but what I'm saying is it does, but at least it wasn't where they get a score after a 7-minute drive.
Right, and you missed the 2-point conversion, so now they tack another one on.
I mean, now you just have to score quick again.
Yeah, it's an 11-point game. You hope they don't make this, because then you can still have a touchdown, extra point, or touchdown, 2-point, and a field goal.
That is big. And he missed it. I think he missed it right. Or not. Maybe it would snuck in the right upright, but he sure looked like he pushed it, but he did not. So the score goes to 31-19 in favor of Strong Rock after the kickoff return.
And I probably need to walk that back a lot. These guys, they're human. They're not going to make every call. Just like coaches don't always make the right call. It's unfortunate that it happens.
Is Strong Rock's fight song the funeral song from JFK?
Oh my gosh, what a pull!
What? It is.
I wouldn't be able to tell you that, yay or nay.
No. I'm saying the one that they played at his funeral, I remember from the movie. It sounds exactly like that.
Is Brett okay?
I'm fine. I'm just remembering movie stuff.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that movie.
I saw the movie, but I couldn't tell you.
Saw 13
Sorry.
Days in October. Cuban Missile Crisis.
I'm gonna find it for you and send it to you. That's it sounds exactly like that.
Oh, it's right. It's a. Okay, I was about to say we're not lining up correctly, but I forgot about the penalty. So.
Well, maybe. Hey, what if
return?
What if we could run one back?
Big return.
That'd be nice. Well, maybe we should try tackling the defender.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh wow. You can't take us anywhere. Did you say the Odd Couple?
Yeah. Just.
I feel like sometimes you're like Jackie Gleason in The Honeymooners, and I'm Ralph Norton. Ralphie.
Hey, how much time's left on the clock, guys?
8:31. The kick goes deep. It's going to be handled by Mason Eason. Looking for Allen.
There we go.
One.
Get one. Go, baby. Go, baby.
Mason Eason with a chance. Going to be caught inside the 30, but the Hornets have life. 8:23 now. First down for the Hornets inside the 30-yard line.
I think I see a flag for holding.
Oh, stop.
Brett just trying to stir the pot.
I haven't been able to talk all day, so I'm just trying to get in all of it right here.
I can go. You can have it. I'm gonna go to the concession stand.
No, I don't want you to go anywhere.
I'm kidding. I know what you're saying.
They shut down alcohol sales. That's the third quarter, Coach.
Oh my! The Middle Georgia Sports Network does not condone anything that is said.
Nor does the Westfield.
No, there's no alcohol sales. That's a joke.
Jeez, Coach Fowler.
Okay. It's just been a lot of heavy stuff going on up here.
If Mr. William Carroll or Miss Mary Jane Kennis are listening, please disregard.
They'll listen tomorrow. I was not here. This is Rhett's doppelganger or whatever they call it.
Again, the outside linebacker forces to throw high on the quick passing game.
Is that what
Still, it just seems like the last 3 minutes of game time have taken an hour with all the scoring.
Hey, by the way, special teams play not real good for both teams here at the end.
I would agree.
Starting to remind me a little bit. You remember that Brookwood game that one year
Yes,
where it was
sir.
like 75-50?
Oh, that was Dominion Christian.
Oh, was that Dominion Christian where they kept running the ball back? Oh my!
Well, we put in our JV and they wouldn't take their varsity guys out.
Skinny
Maybe
post.
touchdown!
Oh wow!
Stone St. Clair.
What a
throw! Great ball.
Hey, like Brett, see, we talked. It happened so quick. We're back in it quick.
We said one score with about 6 or 7 minutes left.
I just want to bring up that all of this scoring happened when who got here?
You did.
Thank you.
You brought the volleyball mojo.
Dude, we saw some absolute some spikers up at the volleyball thing today. I was totally impressed with girls volleyball. GIAA. One girl from Heritage going to a school for college, full ride.
Yeah, they've had some volleyball history at the Heritage School in Noonan.
31-26. Sorry to interrupt you guys.
What a throw! What a throw!
You want to see that again?
And route. Yeah, if you got it queued up, it's good stuff.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, good protection, good ball, and
what a catch! Stone saying, "Hey, a freshman." Can I go? I know you.
Oh my God, the freshman!
All right, how much do we got left on the clock? Because that's going to really dictate.
8:15. You're close.
Oh.
So the thing is, though, we got to get a stop, maybe another turnover somehow. What do you do? Kick this out of bounds?
We're playing football.
You kick it deep.
It's 8 minutes, dog. We're playing football.
You kick it deep. The last two kicks have been great. The only reason that last one was returned was because of the tackle. I'm sure that Coach Campbell has mentioned to the referee, please watch for this.
Please don't let 40 tackle my guy.
So the time before that, they actually held him to return to the 20-yard line. So I would just keep doing what you're doing, and you just got to make a tackle.
Right.
Look, the last two kicks, the lights haven't been tall enough for him. I mean, so if he can get that same kick, but I know what you're saying, Brett. You're saying the coverage aspect of it. Like, do you do something different? Have we not been good? Boy, they're playing it like there might be something up fishy because they only got one guy back. on that hash.
There's that high kick again. It's more towards the middle this time. The Hornets are down there, just got to fit up. And I believe they've got him this time.
Right there, yeah.
And that's a good play
Fumble.
by
Neil O'Brien.
It looked like the ball came out.
Going to start around the 27, 28-yard line. So good job there by the Hornets. 8 minutes, 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So Hornets just got to find a way to get a stop right here.
Somebody said the sideline cam is dead. I'm on a group text.
Yeah, I'm on that group text too. I don't even know who it is.
I think it's Trent. Let me see.
This is. Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
that's our. Sorry.
That's our crew. Oh no, the fan.
Oh, JJ speaking my language.
Oh, I'm actually cold natured. What is JJ?
And the Strongheart Patriots come out in the wing tee set again.
Yeah, this is a big
waggle. There's the waggle. Somebody went the wrong way. I think the quarterback and the receivers are not on the same page. If he's out of the pocket, or that would be grounding. But looks like everybody ran waggle left except for the one lineman and the quarterback. You can see the receivers break. I'm not sure what was going on.
So JJ's moving the fan because it's freezing him. Well, you just want to turn it off?
Or, let me enjoy it. Okay.
Yeah, but put the fan in Ken's lap.
No, it's okay. I'm actually comfortable.
There's another replay look right there.
So now 2nd and 10. You can see there the lineman pull. The routes were kind of running the other way. It's kind of weird. So 2nd and 10 now for the Patriots. See if they don't run trap or buck right here. There's counter.
And that's a great play by Dean Massey.
Dean Massey sniffed it out.
Look at him.
And fired up.
The
senior leader right there.
That is a great play. Not a good play, a great play. That was a one-on-one.
You could see it here, Coach. He kind of sniffs it out late.
Well, it almost
gets off. Oh, gets under a block.
He actually, kind of should fit that block a little different. But
yeah, he has to kind of sling him down from behind, but still.
And the way he went underneath that block made him almost miss the play, but he was able to get in there and tackle him by the hips.
Well, and I say that. I mean, we don't know how their gap fits are. Coach Campbell might be like, hey, you guys, we fit it that way, depending on the other gaps.
Clock ticking down close to 7 minutes now. Needless to say, this is a big third down for the Hornets.
Oh,
taking
just
a shot deep. And I think he's got him. I thought the ball was going to be overthrown, and he drops a dime in to his receiver.
Number 8. And
that play hurt.
Safety's got to get over top quicker.
It's too much field over there. Number 8. Golly, I don't.
So
trying to find his name.
That's going to be 30-yard line now. Possession for the Patriots.
I don't
Obviously
see an 8 on the Max Preps roster.
So Hornets are still okay if they can get a stop, but the clock now ticks under 7 minutes, and certainly can't afford to give up points here. The margin is only 5.
I don't have an 8 on the roster.
So if they could hold them to a field goal, you'd have a chance, but now the clock is not your friend.
How about another turnover here?
The Patriots stay on the ground there, and he almost breaks it. Picks up about 13, 14 yards.
That's Jake Johnson.
And you have to feel like they're close to field goal range now for sure.
Number 7, Jake Johnson. According to the roster, a freshman.
My God.
It's tough to trust those Max Preps rosters.
Yeah, they don't. Sometimes they're not up there. I mean, it says 23-24. All I can think about is 16 candles. Jake. Jake's my boy. Guess I'll just talk to myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was
picking at you.
Catching up on some missed text. So
I'm picking at you.
Little jet action from the Patriots.
What a play by Waller. I thought Waller was there.
Couldn't quite finish it.
Oh, I thought he was there.
Pickup of about 5 on first down. Runner goes out of bounds to stop the clock. Second down now and about 4. Working at about the 11-yard line, maybe the 10.
5:45 to go here in the ball game. Westfield trails by 5, excuse me.
So the score on your screen is correct, and now the time is too. So
getting down nitty-gritty time, trying to make
sure
it right.
Is. Gotta get a stop here somehow. A negative play would be great. Needless to say, maybe I can speak another turnover into existence. A turnover would be quite timely.
Can you say I'm going to come into a vast amount of wealth?
So, 21-0 halftime, correct?
Correct.
And Westfield has scored 26 here in this half.
26-10 is
26-10 is the half score here in the second half. 7 of which was kind of assisted or aided by the long touchdown run on the kickoff with a huge holding call that was missed.
Let's also mention the fact that twice the Hornets have had the ball in the red zone and turned it over.
That's a good point too.
In the first half, that's touchdowns aren't guaranteed, but certainly you feel like you're going to end up with points there if you don't turn the ball over. So
both teams with 2 timeouts, so that'll be key for Westfield heading down the stretch. If they have to stop the clock to try to get the ball back. Obviously, points right now probably more at a premium to try to prevent them than the timeouts are, but something to keep an eye on.
I need to be in on AT&T.
Trying to get some updated scores here. Tied on 21-7 late. Brookstone and Bocelli tied at 17. Got to be pretty late. That was an hour ago.
Yeah, so I watched a little bit of that after we went to half on the way down, and Bocelli was driving at the end of the half. Brookstone picked off a screen pass with about 20 seconds to go.
Oof.
They would have tied the ball game up. They were kind of going in there close to the 20. It was a big play in the game.
So 2nd and 5. That play's going to be made in the backfield by William Stringer on the play. That's going to be a loss of a yard or 2.
Coach, that looks like a defensive lineman, the way that unfolded, like a defensive lineman getting in a pulling guard's hip. And or pulling tackle's hip. I think it was a guard to pull, but maybe we were in a stunt, but he was flat down the line. And, if you get in that offensive lineman's hip, it takes you right to the ball.
Here, there you go. You should be able to see it.
And that's it. It was the H-back's hip.
Yep.
He got in the H-back's hip. In that offense, the H-back is like a tackle pulling.
Big play here for the Hornets. 3rd down and 5. The Patriots ball on the 11 or 12-yard line. Need to stop. A little counter action. And they got him stopped short of the first down.
Did the ball come out?
No, I think bodies just flew.
So it's going to be 4th down and about 3, and the Patriots have a decision to make.
You kick it, right? I mean,
you feel like yes, but the field goal kicker before didn't exactly inspire a lot of confidence.
It didn't exactly look like Jan Stenerud.
It looks like they're bringing in some personnel. Let's see if I don't know that I see the kicker there, unless 11 is the kicker.
Westfield's got to be disciplined here, though. They could be looking to draw the Hornets off sides.
And there's number 6 back in the game. You have to think maybe he's the guy that's going to handle the football.
I think they'll – all right, so there's that it's not unbalanced. It's just an unbalanced backfield.
Probably going to go to number 6 right there.
Nowhere to go.
They may have him stopped. It looks like the Hornets are going to hold.
Wow.
Big play by the defense. Sammy McGee in there.
Whole crowd excited. Sammy.
The Hornets, again with life, 4 minutes left.
Look at him stuff this up right here. Wow. Just a good job, just nowhere to go on the inside. And Westfield gets it.
To me, that tells me that the Strong Rock coach was not confident in how that earlier kick looked.
Right.
He's also maybe worried about a block, scoop and score. And just thought, you know what, I'll take my chances and make them drive the length of the field if I don't get it.
That's right.
But here's the flip side to that. If you don't get points there now, with a Westfield touchdown, you're in danger of losing the game outright.
For sure.
Absolutely. Hornets have to go 90. Start the drive with a handoff to Jackson Hare. Breaks the tackle.
Oh, wow.
He's got room. He's in the secondary. Going to be stopped, but not before he gets a solid 25 yards out past the 35-yard line. So the Hornets come out running the football, and Hare, as he's done all night, running hard and breaking tackles.
And that's important just to get yourself out from the shadow of your own end zone.
But the clock ticks under 4 minutes now, 3:50 and counting, and the Hornets are out to the 35-yard line. No reason to hurry yet. 2 timeouts still in their pocket. Going to give it to Hare again.
You got to
Not
pull
as fortunate that time. And I think Coach
probably predetermined, though.
Will McLean giving the Strong Rock guy some love as he did about 8 barrel rolls on this the south end of the diamond.
Like one of those what is the swimming organized swimming things?
Synchronized swimming.
Synchronized swimming they're doing it on.
You went to Georgia Tech and you struggled to come up with that word? Synchronized?
Not English. Math. I thought they were offsides. Got a little Wildcat package. 33 chase down Sinclair.
Play.
Or St. Clair. That is impressive.
33, man. What's first, Coach Fowler? What's the first question college coaches ask?
How long was how long are his arms?
How long are his arms? And 33's got long. That's what I mean. You can make more tackles. How long are his arms?
Third and now let's call it 7 for the Hornets. Obviously 4 down territory. Clock kicks down to about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And the Hornets are going to have to think about hurrying up here pretty soon.
Yellow rainfall, Coach. It is raining.
Here with the ball, trying to be patient, but can't bounce it. So it's going to be looking at about.
Is that ball slippery?
I'm calling it 4th and 7 now. No gain. 4th and 7. Clock ticking under 2.5 minutes, down to about 2:20.
I think you got to try to.
And Coach Campbell's going to get a timeout right here.
You got to try to protect, don't you, and throw the ball down the field.
I didn't expect the rain tonight. Yeah, that's yeah, I think you have to try to throw for it here.
Oh, the life of a school teacher. We're going fall break. It starts raining. I think it was a little chance today.
I think with the weather, we're going to try to bring our field cams up.
As the rain comes down.
We got to pack up all this gear and get ready to go back up to Noonan tomorrow.
The Strong Rock D lineman doing a little dancing on the field. Kind of odd.
Yeah. You hope all that dancing is maybe something you look back on for Strong Rock if Westfield can make a play. Maybe a little premature, hopefully.
Let's hope so. Campbell sends his unit back on the field. A little bit of indecision there, maybe. I'm not sure what's going on there. Discussion, but anyway, 4th down. It feels like this is for the game. Little hitch
double
and go.
move, going for the win, and they bracketed him.
Yeah, covered that up pretty good.
Yeah, we kind of went for the home run.
So that's going to leave the Hornets in a tough spot here. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left.
How many timeouts we got?
Got one timeout, I think.
Ouch.
Yep. So can't stop it but one time. I'm not sure that Strong Rock can just kneel on it, but it's pretty close.
And I don't want to second guess because that's tough, but maybe a screen, something they're not. We've hit them deep most of the night on stuff from play action. I just think maybe something they're not thinking of right there.
I think we were playing for the win. I think we were playing for them maybe sleeping and squatting on something and us getting behind them. And
wet ball fumble will be timely.
Good defense there.
Yep. That's again from that offset fullback eye. We've been able to handle that stuff all night long.
Westfield calls timeout.
They do. So that'll stop the clock with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. As the rain comes down a little bit harder now.
A little sideways rain.
Push that window close a little bit, Coach, so we don't get all the equipment wet. But
stinging rain.
Big fat jumbo rain.
Upside down rain.
Why you got to make fun of Bubba?
Listen, man. And now I'm going to have to check the JFK movie out.
I'm telling you, man. And that may not be specifically for his funeral. I just think they played it there.
Right.
It may be some presidential song. I don't know.
Right. Makes sense to me. You got a good ear.
Tell
I
you
always
what,
think of the song Camelot from King Arthur when I think of JFK, but that's just me.
That was their whole thing, though, right?
That's right.
The fall of Camelot.
Stratford loses 34-7 to Tatnall.
Ouch. Tatnall's for real. Tatnall's played a brutal schedule. They played Schley County. They played Pacelli.
Coach
They played
Farmer,
Bowden.
Is Stratford still dealing with some injuries, though?
I think they have the injury bug, but breaking news, Tatnall's gone back to old school ball. And they have an electric tailback.
Strong Rock carries for a first down, and now they can, I believe, kneel on the football.
Or maybe a quarterback, I don't know. But Anton Johnson's either playing quarterback or tailback in that Veer offense, and he's really good.
I don't know if this is maybe final. Chile 24-17 over Brookstone in overtime. But that may be still in overtime.
Yeah, after the first. I'm going to check out the see if I can find the stream.
They played
there.
to an exciting finish last year in
both games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Brookstone has possession in OT, down by 7.
They continue to run the football. That's really surprising. Why they just don't kneel on it, but
Yeah, I'm like you, Coach Feller. Like
1:15 to go.
Why are you not just kneeling on it so you don't fumble?
well, you kind of feel like for Coach Campbell and the coaching staff of the Hornets, they're going to feel like this is one that got away with the 2 turnovers inside the red zone.
Surely they're not trying to play to the max preps, are they? You know, because those algorithms with scores and stuff.
I wouldn't think so.
They're going to kneel on it now.
There's some separation
They're
between them
kneeling
and
now.
us.
Because they brought 6 in and put him at tight end, so they're going to kneel. And yeah.
So, I mean, you got to think Coach Campbell's probably going to want to send that play in, Coach Fowler, after, that ends up being the difference,
Yeah.
As far as
I'm sure we'll send it in, but
it doesn't do anything. But
not really.
No.
All that really does is reflect on the grading of the official, I'm sure. But that's the difference in the ball game. That and the pick 6 in the first half.
Absolutely. So as the clock ticks down, 3, 2, and 1, that's going to wrap up tonight's contest, moving the Hornets to 3 and 4 on the season, 0 and 1 on the region. And Strong Rock will go to 6 and 1 and 1 and 0 in the region. So that is going to wrap us up from the Hornets Nest. Next week, I have to look at the schedule. I'm not sure what we got.
We're at Heritage.
Yeah,
at Heritage.
At
right.
Heritage.
So another trip to Noonan.
Yeah, Noonan is going to be where I reside over the next couple of weeks, it seems like. Pacelli, just late breaking, ends up winning in OT 24-17.
Oh, wow.
They stopped them on 4th down. So Westfield loses a tough one here tonight. Appreciate everybody, especially JJ and the crew here, all the help. Sorry for leaving y'all in the lurch, but y'all got the job done as usual.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And again, Brett, for everything you do. And good luck tomorrow.
Everybody enjoy fall break, and we will see you next Friday right here on the